cherub of God. And that's why you see that in the ark, the ark was a message to us. The whole of the Old Testament, everything they were doing, they said all of these things were not for their own sake, but for our own sake. You understand? So the ark they were building, the this, the that, and that, they were just messages to us. And so the ark were two worshippers, the opposites themselves. So we understand that when you have opposite, that's a man and a woman, or a male and a female. You understand? So the both will be worshipped and God will dwell in them. It's a message to tell us that in this our time, God will dwell in man and woman. God will dwell within us. You understand? So whether it's not going to be a man alone or a woman alone, no, God will dwell God will dwell within man and woman. You understand? Or within male and female. So you will be up, and I think Joel also reinforced that message when he said, "In the last days, I will release my spirit upon all flesh." You understand? So it's not going to be upon man anymore. It's going to be all flesh. As long as you are a human being, you understand? So God is going to pour His spirit on you. So and that's what we see in the ark, where you have two cherubs. You understand? So two worshippers of God. You understand? So not two people actually, but two natures. You understand? So we have the male nature and you have the female nature. God will dwell within them. That is what cherub is, and we know that the cherub that was placed in Eden after Adam and Eve left here. So people think that's an angel. No, that's not an angel. Angel. The word for angel in the Hebrew language is melech or melech, or what they call it. I don't know Hebrew, so it's melech here. So there's nowhere that Satan was referred to as melech. You understand? So you just know that Satan was referred to as cherub in Ezekiel, and cherub is not an angel. Cherub is a worshipper of God. So I am a cherub because I worship God. I live in His word. You understand? So Jesus Christ was a cherub here on earth. You understand? So we have many other people. You too, you are a cherub. And the many of our listeners are listening to us, they are cherub because they worship God. So it's not really an angel. So there is this idea that Satan is a powerful angel. I don't know where it came from. Well, I know actually. It came from the ancient Babylonians, because they had this funny idea where, God says one angel liberated man from God and all of this, and that's why you have all these old beliefs that are coming into Christianity.